Have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 in the morning, your mind racing with a brilliant, world-changing idea? You can see the whole path laid out in front of you. You feel this intense, burning ambition in your chest. But then, morning comes, the alarm rings, and instead of executing that master plan, you find yourself completely paralyzed. You can't even bring yourself to fold the laundry sitting on your chair, let alone start the project. Society has a very harsh label for this behavior. They call you lazy. They tell you that you lack discipline, but if you have massive goals alongside zero physical motivation, you are not lazy. You are caught in a deeply complex psychological tug-of-war. Today, we are looking at the psychology of the lazy but ambitious mind and why your brain is actually doing something remarkable yet utterly exhausting behind the scenes. Trait number 1, perfectionism paralysis. When we hear the word perfectionist, we usually picture someone who keeps their desk immaculately clean. But psychological research by Dr. Piers Steele, a leading expert on the science of procrastination, shows that severe perfectionists are actually the ones who struggle the most to start. Your ambition is so high and your vision is so pristine that the thought of creating a messy, imperfect first draft is neurologically terrifying. It is like looking through a macro photography lens. You are hyper-focused on every tiny detail, every possible flaw. If the lighting isn't absolutely flawless, you would rather just not take the picture at all. You aren't avoiding the work because you are lazy. You are avoiding the deep emotional discomfort of falling short of your own elite standards. Trait number 2, the dopamine disconnect and executive exhaustion. Let's talk about how your brain is fundamentally wired. You likely have an incredibly high need for cognition. You love to think, to strategize, to build complex mental models. But there is a strict divide between the part of your brain that dreams and your executive function, the part of your brain that actually initiates physical tasks. Imagine a high-end laptop running massive artificial intelligence models and processing heavy data, but it is unplugged and running on 1% battery. Your mind spends so much dopamine just visualizing the future that by the time you actually need to sit down and type the first word, your chemical motivation is completely depleted. You have drained your battery just thinking about the work. Let's just pause here for a second. I want to tell you about someone. Take David, a software developer I recently spoke with. David spent 3 entire weeks mapping out the architecture for a revolutionary new app. He bought the domain name, designed the logo in his head, and told his friends about it. But on the morning he was supposed to write the very first line of code, he froze. He spent 8 hours watching YouTube instead. Why? Because David was experiencing trait number 3, anticipatory burnout. People who are lazy but ambitious possess highly advanced pattern recognition. When a normal person starts a project, they just take the first step blindly. But your brain? It instantly calculates the next 50 steps. You foresee the late nights, the stress, the inevitable setbacks, and the sheer amount of energy it will take to reach the finish line. Because you can visualize the entire arduous journey in a fraction of a second. Your nervous system triggers a massive stress response before you even begin. You experience the burnout of the entire project without having taken a single physical step. Trait number 4, the fear of unmasking. Deep down, your ambition serves as a protective shield for your self-esteem. As long as your project remains an idea in your head, it is perfect. And as long as you haven't really tried, you can't really fail. Famed psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck identifies this behavior within the fixed mindset. If you put in 100% effort and still fail, it would destroy your core belief that you are a smart, capable person. By remaining lazy, you give yourself a built-in excuse. Your brain prefers the safe guilt of procrastination over the absolute terror of trying your best and being rejected. How to rewire the system. If this sounds like you, please take a deep breath. You are not broken, and you are certainly not lazy. You have a highly analytical, powerful mind that just needs a different operating manual. Here are 3 actionable ways to break the paralysis today. Number 1, lower the activation energy. Your brain is terrified of the massive mountain. Stop trying to climb it. Tell yourself you are only going to work on your project for exactly 5 minutes. Give yourself permission to quit after those 5 minutes, usually once the initial friction of starting is bypassed. Your brain's natural momentum takes over. Number 2, embrace the ugly first draft. Make it your explicit goal to write the worst, most embarrassing first draft possible. Remove the pressure of quality, and you instantly remove the fear of starting. Number 3, forgive your rest. When you are supposedly resting, but your mind is beating you up for not working, you are not actually resting. You are just experiencing high anxiety paralysis. When you take time off, you must actively give yourself permission to do absolutely nothing. Having a brilliant, ambitious mind that struggles to start is an exhausting burden to carry. But your dreams are not out of reach. You just need to stop fighting your own mind and start working with its unique rhythm. If this video resonated with you today, drop a heart emoji in the comments. Let us know one small step you are going to take today to break the cycle. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Psychology Unseen for more deep dives into the human mind.